Vietnam is a land of incredible natural abundance, where lush landscapes offer a rich variety of fresh, vibrant ingredients. From the fertile deltas of the Mekong to the towering mountains of the north, the country's diverse climate and topography nurture an endless supply of herbs, vegetables, spices, and seafood. This bounty forms the backbone of Vietnam's renowned cuisine, which balances fresh flavors with the perfect harmony of sweet, salty, sour, and umami. One of the country's culinary epicenters is Hoi An, known not just for its picturesque streets, but as a hub for culinary creativity. I'm currently in Hoi An, Da Nang City, where culinary creativity is thriving, with natural ingredients at its very heart. In today's episode, we'll explore how incredible chefs are harnessing the essence of the earth and the sea to create not only impeccable dishes, but also pay respect and protect nature as a source of human well-being. Their creations are truly an ode to Earth's offering. Morning from Binh Binh Beach, Da Nang City. It is currently 5:30 a.m. in the morning. I'm here to catch the first rays of sunlight of the day. And something smells a little bit fishy in the air. That's right. It is currently smelling like that because a fish market is taking place. Have a look. So almost every morning, fishing boats that has just finished their trips dock here on this beach to sell their freshest catch to small vendors across the region. As you can see all around it, there is like all kind of small fish, big fish, squids. And so today we're looking for a very specific ingredient to make a very iconic Vietnamese condiment with a very special friend of mine. So let's go and meet him, shall we? What a chaotic scene. People are fighting, negotiating, wrestling with each other to get the best batch of fish. And so I'm going to try and find my friends in the midst of all this chaos.
Tu vas te détendre.
I think I found him. Chuban! Chuban! Hey!
Finally!
I know.
You could wake up?
Yeah, I just woke up. So I want to introduce you guys. This is Chef Benoit Chainu. He is a French chef, and today we're gonna find a very special ingredients together. So what is the game plan for today?
Today we came here to purchase anchovy.
Anchovies.
Yeah, we're gonna make fish sauce.
We're gonna make fish sauce, you guys.
You will make your own fish sauce.
I'll make my own fish sauce.
Yeah.
So let's go and find some anchovies right now.
Yeah.
All right. Good or no? It's not there yet.
Yeah. Wait a little bit.
Wait a bit. Okay.
We need to check it.
How about over there?
It's too small.
Too small. All right.
Oh, we're gonna get more.
Oh my God! Look at that.
Yeah, you see, this is pretty good.
Yeah. So good.
Yeah. Super
Good.
Now we have the fish.
We have the fish,
Yes.
and so after maybe half an hour, we finally got our 12 kilograms of anchovies. And so,
Yes.
Chuban, can you tell me what the next step is?
Next step, we need to remove all the moist. We need to clean all the fish, select the fish.
Yes.
And then it's time to make Nuoc Mam. It's time for you to get back to the roots of your country.
And I can't wait to do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I can't wait for you to carry the bag. So come
Wait,
on.
you got me to carry this? All
Come
this on my own? Oh,
Hurry up! We don't have all day.
oh my God. After finishing our hunt for the anchovies, Chef Beno and I returned to Cuisine Fish Sauce Craft Village, where he collaborates with a local producer to create the base for his special concoction of Cuisine fish sauce. I can't help but wonder, what can a French chef add to this iconic Vietnamese condiment? So today, along with me and Chú Ben right here, we have the honor to have Miss Lợi on our show today, who has inherited the traditional fish sauce making process of Cửa Khe. Con cảm ơn cô Lợi vì đã nhận lời tham gia chương trình của chúng con ngày hôm nay. Cô Lợi có thể chia sẻ giúp chúng con biết rằng cái quy trình làm nước mắm truyền thống ở Cửa Khe thì mình phải làm những cái gì để cho ra được cái hương vị đặc biệt ở đây ạ?
Trước khi mà mình muối cá là mình phải muối mà bằng cá cơm tươi. Và là muối rất là khô, là muối để từ 1 năm trở lên. Muối khô là mình muối cá với thơm được. Rồi mình muối 3 cá 1 muối.
Dạ vâng.
Rồi mình bỏ vô chum.
Dạ vâng.
Cái rồi trước khi bỏ vô chum là mình phải rát muối mạt trên chum, đó là sau mình thời gian 3 tháng là mình đánh. Dạ vâng. Là không có một cái con tửa, con vòi nào hết.
Thế thì bây giờ chúng ta bắt đầu làm thôi cô nhỉ?
Ra rồi, dạ. Bây giờ chờ để cô làm.
Con vác bộ về đây đấy. So I'll get the salt.
You get
Thank
the
you.
salt.
Okay. Cái quy trình
cho đều.
Trộn đều.
Trộn đều.
Cô có thể chỉ bằng cách trộn. Yeah. So the technique is to be like evenly hand, but also not too harsh, so the fish aren't crushed. Chú Ben, is this the process you learned when you initially started out making fish sauce?
Yeah, absolutely. In Japan, they say to masterize a gesture, you have to repeat it at least 10,000 times.
So, Chú Ben, can you try and use the knowledge we just learned to get your hands dirty with the fish?
How about that?
Ah, I see you're a professional as well.
No, but I cannot do like her.
Cô Lợi thấy chú Ben làm nào ạ? Tốt hay là không tốt? Thế là cô chấm cho chú Ben mấy điểm?
8 điểm.
8 điểm. 8 out of 10.
Okay, so now it's your turn.
I am nervous. Standing next to a master. Okay, that's one.
Pretty good so far.
I am mastering the fish taking step.
Is it the first time you do this?
This is my very first time. I've eaten fish sauce my whole life, but I've actually never really understood the specific part of how to make it. And so this is very fun for me. I'm new, let me take it slow.
I mean, with the time it takes for you just to pour the salt, it will take 2 or 3 years to make Nước Mắm, I think.
Well, you know what? If it takes that long to create a perfect pot of fish sauce, I'm willing to do anything.
Sure.
And so that is the hard part, which is the mixing process. So I need to be very delicate with my hand, but also quick as well.
Okay. 2, 3.
Thanh niên Hà Nội đẹp trai quá. Đẹp trai mà muối cá cũng giỏi nữa. Ok.
Ok, thế được rồi hả cô? Cô có...
Cô bài thay với con này, cũng phải làm thế này.
She thought that I did a really bad job, that's why she needs to go in a few more times. Thế cô Lợi chấm cho con mấy điểm ạ?
Con là được 8 điểm rưỡi.
8 điểm rưỡi? I score higher than him.
Yeah, of course, you're the guest here. There it goes.
There it goes. Okay.
Rồi làm bước cuối cùng là để cho cái trong mắm cho được đảm bảo, cho nó không có cái con vi trùng sa nhập vào á, là mình phải đổ lên trên này á là một lớp muối dài, rồi mình phả đều ra.
Cái lớp muối này cần phải dày khoảng bao nhiêu cm hả cô?
Khoảng là 2 cm. Xong rồi là mình đậy vào.
Dạ vâng.
Đó. Đậy vào.
10 kilo fish, 4 liters.
For 4 liters. And now we're gonna have to wait a little bit for the fish sauce to be made, but I'm very curious to find out what it tastes like. And that's how you make traditional fish sauce, Cửa Khe style. It requires skills, years of getting the measurement right, and the patience to distill the essence of the ocean. Just like the permeable quality of nature, so does the taste of fish sauce in different regions, opening limitless creative possibilities. And that takes us to Benoit's version of the Vietnamese fish sauce. By infusing premium Vietnamese-grown spices with fish sauce, Benoit has created his own take of the famous Vietnamese condiment, a creative combination that has brought him a long-term purpose in Vietnam.
I was traveling in the mountains in the north because I wanted also to discover all the spices and condiments people use. So I started making a collection of spices. One day when I was learning how to make fish sauce at the small factory, I brought back a big bottle of 2 liters at home. So I opened the bottle of fish sauce, took all the spices, put all the spices in the fish sauce, closed the bottle, and I put that under the sink. I forgot that bottle. And I found that bottle from under the sink maybe 4 months later. And when I opened the bottle, the perfume was fishy and smoky and delicate. And I tried that. It was like, my God, I love it. I had the feeling that the universe had a plan for me.
And the universe surely did. That lightning in the bottle moment has sparked one of his most popular creations yet, the spray bottle black pepper fish sauce. This has opened doors to countless culinary creations, and here's how to use it in cooking.
I believe that Nước Mắm should be treated like wine. The same way we have sommelier for the wine, we must have now sommelier for the fish sauce. The idea is to show the treasure. A lot of people are asking me, why is your fish sauce so expensive? It's not expensive. Most of the fish sauce are not expensive enough. If you consider that it takes more than a year to make a good artisanal fish sauce, it's a hard work. Not only in Vietnam, in the world. The fish sauce have saved lives, gave nutrients, created flavors. What I want the world to understand is, if you don't have a bottle of fish sauce on your table, maybe your life is not as good as it should be.
Smoking beef. Yeah. Very good. Very fresh, very good. The mix between the Vietnamese taste and the like fusion Nước Mắm Ben is doing, like very, very good. Very refreshing. And it's like a new thing in Hoi An, so it's like very cool.
When I first ate it, I was like, oh, there's something weird about it, but it's kind of good when you eat the whole thing. Yeah. The combination of the fish sauce and the caramel is kind of weird, but in a good way. If you eat it together and you get used to it, then it's good. It's like sweet, but it's savory at the same time.
I mean, it really surprises me that there's fish sauce in this dessert banh mi. So I was blown away. I thought the chef was jesting when he said there was fish sauce in it. I mean, the chef obviously has a passion for it, and it sounds like he's doing some very unique things with the way he's infusing with different ingredients.
With a gift from the ocean, Vietnamese heritage, and ingenuity, Chef Benoit has created a version of fish sauce that convinces taste buds of visitors to Hoi An, both locals and international tourists. From the ocean, fish sauce is made with just 3 simple ingredients: fish, salt, and thyme. It's a natural gift deeply tied to the daily lives of coastal communities. From the ocean, we continue our journey inland, where pure Vietnamese ingredients are grown from the earth, nurtured and celebrated by chefs. farmers in the 200-year-old Chakwe vegetable village in Hoi An use river weeds and fresh water to nurture their crops. Along this journey, I had the chance to meet Chef Chu Lang, who returned to Vietnam after years abroad to celebrate Vietnamese cuisine through its pure, natural ingredients. Oh my God, this looks so nice. So how long have you been cultivating this garden for?
I don't cultivate it myself, but our farmer Go Hom, she's been doing it all her life, and Chao Hui has been around for over 200 years now. I've been buying from Go Hom and learning about her and using her vegetables for 8.5 years. So basically from the time that I arrived in Vietnam.
So can you tell me a little bit of the ingredients that you are having in this garden and why?
The thing that's notable about Chao Hui is that it's known for its herbs and it's kind of like aromatic. And actually the vegetables they use and the herbs they grow, they look very similar to what you would find in a Vietnamese market. Right. But actually they have some very special characteristics. First of all, we're very close to the restaurant, so the source. So we pick our greens, and we get our greens from Go Hom every day, fresh. Yeah. So basically, it's like they're almost still alive on the plate.
I just love the way that you said that, you know, the vegetable is alive when you put it on the plate.
Yeah, that's something I learned when I was cooking in the U.S. Think of greens and herbs. It's like, they may look exactly the same, but the qualities that make them nutritious and tasty, you know, slowly fade as soon as you pick it. And so the other characteristic of Chao Hui that makes it special is that the herbs are very small because they're all harvested and pruned by hand. So it's a very painstaking and very detail-oriented, difficult work.
Just a little bit of a question. So you've been working as a chef, traveling around the world for quite a bit of time before you settled down in Vietnam. What is it so special about Vietnamese ingredients that you really feel like I can make something very special here?
Well, that's the thing actually, it's herbs. Yeah. I think in a lot of parts of the world and where I've cooked before, herbs are kind of the side dish, the afterthought. Right. But I think the signature aspect of Vietnamese cuisine is loads of fresh herbs. It's a very bountiful kind of cuisine. You would eat like a whole bowl of herbs, and that's not out of question. Whereas, you know, in the West or in other countries I've cooked, you would use herbs very sparingly, like one leaf at a time.
So can you tell me about like how everything here doesn't go to waste and it's all flow in a cycle?
So first of all, the fertilizer is made from the river, right? So the river kind of weeds, or the seaweed that floats on the river, which is a kind of half salty, half fresh water. And the other thing is that they use a cistern of water that they use to water the plants, but also they raise fish in it. And the purpose of raising fish in it, one is that the fish are fed the kind of leftover herbs and greens from the garden. And then at the end of the day, the fish, when they're big enough, they're used for food. Yeah, so it's kind of like this closed loop.
After 20 years abroad, Chef Chu Lang returned to Vietnam to open a restaurant inspired by the seasons and local ingredients. Chakwe Village, along the fertile banks of the Go Go River, is known for its rich soil and river seaweed that give local herbs their fragrant, vibrant character. Ingredients he transforms into signature dishes through his modern fusion techniques. He also honors Vietnamese rice, brewing sake with local grains and creating dishes where the rice takes center stage. It's all part of his philosophy. Use what nature gives, cook with intention, and minimize waste.
Rice is tied so deeply into the history and traditions of Vietnam and the story of it. And so rice is one thing I love. I love Vietnamese rice. Vietnamese herbs, I absolutely am in love with Vietnamese herbs and the way they're used in cooking, cooked and raw and in different varieties of preparations. At the end of the day, you know, I don't try to cook traditional Vietnamese food. I always think of it as, let's say, like creative Vietnamese, or even I try to find inspiration from nature itself or history and tradition itself. And then from there, find a way to express it in like a modern sense. We shouldn't forget our place in nature. And for me, I think the way I try to express that is through food, right? So that's why I name my concepts Mo, and the idea of like Mo Nao Tuk Nai, which is, you know, basically whatever the season's offering is what we should eat at that time.
Wow, I can already smell really the aromatic flavors just from like being afar away from the kitchen. I can already smell it. What are we having today? Can you give us a short introduction?
Sure. So we have 2 dishes that have been on the menu for basically the entire time the restaurant's been open in some form or another. So first we have the fresh rolls. We have fresh rolls with basically the garden greens, toasted seaweed, and in this case we have some summer mango. The greens are always the greens, but the mix of the greens will change as the seasons change, and the flavor of the greens will also change as well. So it's very vegetable heavy. We try to make it almost like a little bite of the herb garden. I think this might be maybe the first dish that ever came on the menu at Moi, and it hasn't left ever since.
It does feel like very representative of the summer. You can combine with the tropical. You have like a perfect like starter to any dish, kind of like a great introduction. Can you tell me what's coming up next?
Sure.
Yeah.
The next one, we always center our meal around this dish, and it's a pot of rice.
Yeah, look at that. So we're having, this is anchovy?
Yeah, it's baby anchovies, which are in season now. So the very young adolescent anchovies that we cooked with a little bit of garlic and scallion. And in the rice, we cooked it with lotus seed, purple corn, and some seaweed, and also some millet grain, or hạt kê, which is also indigenous to the central Vietnamese region. So this is ST25 rice from the Mekong Delta.
The famous ST25.
The famous ST25. It's absolutely beautiful quality, aroma, texture. This is really great. I think it's my favorite southern varietal of rice. From the north, I really love Senko.
Senko. Yeah.
But I think in the end, what matters with rice is how fresh it is. A lot of times if you're going to the supermarket or something like that, you don't know when the rice was polished, and that really affects, you know, the flavor and aroma of the rice.
Yeah, it smells like home. First bite, when I bite into the lotus seed, it explodes with fragrance. And just the well-roundedness of like a hint of like saltiness from the anchovy and the sweetness of the herbs. It blends so well together. All right, and also rice is something that is so seasonal as well. And it is a great base for everything to go into it, but it's such a good combinator.
And even like, you know, life in Vietnam, it revolves around rice season.
Yeah.
You know, if you look at the calendars and the cycle of the year, you know, it always ends in Trung Thu is when mùa thu hoat, right? And the rest of the time you're planting the rice, you're waiting to turn green and then yellow.
Yeah, it really does and ties into every aspect of Vietnamese people's life. And I hope that it also reminds you of home. Yeah.
Beyond the kitchen, Chef Chu Lang often invites international chefs to experience Chague's vegetable gardens firsthand, helping them connect with the natural gifts of Vietnam's land. From that shared inspiration, he creates signature dishes that blend local ingredients with international techniques, bringing a modern twist while honoring Vietnamese roots. From the clay pot rice to sake brewed with Vietnamese grains, every dish carries his personal touch. This unique approach has earned his restaurant a spot on the Condé Nast Travelers list of must-try dining destinations in Hoi An.
I really like the one with the salted fish. It's a pretty familiar flavor for Filipino taste buds. I like that you mentioned the vegetables come from their own backyard. So I think that makes it like cleaner and it tastes fresher.
You know, so locally here, I've worked with other organizations and other farms that do these pure permaculture models. And a lot of times they're planting, for example, like banana trees in tandem with a lot of indigenous and wild herbs. Permaculture is really about building a system of plants and life that kind of, again, is regenerative. It doesn't extract from nature, it takes and it gives. I think I love to see my teams and the people that I interact with and the community that's growing and the awareness that's growing, but particularly in the food and beverage and more and more Vietnamese cooks and chefs and discussing these ideas and being able to interact with the international community as well. I think for me, I try to be creative and always fulfill my own kind of creativity and self-expression. But I really love to see as well as all, these cooks that have worked with me or chefs that I've collaborated with, being able to continue to grow the conversation about natural cooking.
From fish sauces that surprises with its depth and versatility to vegetables that are grown with care and bursting with flavor, Chef Benoit and Tru Lang have shown us how thoughtful use of ingredients can create dishes that not only entertain the palate, but also respect and honor nature. Also, through their work, we've discovered Hoi An as a vibrant hub for culinary creativity, where people come to be inspired. Here, food and mindfulness come together to create something truly unique. I can't wait for you to come to Hoi An Da Nang to explore it and taste it for yourself. Goodbye for now.